We're going to look at inscribed quadrilaterals here. So let's take a look and try and see if we can solve some of these problems. So I've got some notes here from the last time we were working. And one thing to note when we're working with quadrilaterals is, first of all, remember that all the angles in a quadrilateral add up to 360 degrees. So we know that first. So all quadrilateral angles sum to 360 degrees. So we know that. Now, one other thing, if you watch the lesson on this topic, is that opposite angles in an inscribed quadrilateral are supplementary. They equal 180 degrees. And so we're going to use that idea in these problems. So if you didn't know that, you've got to understand that going forward. So let's take a look. So this example, quadrilateral wild, is inscribed in circle O. It says WI is the diameter. So remember that means that this arc right here is going to be 360 degrees. So, or sorry, 180 degrees. So I know that information here, this arc right here, I know has to be 180. So I'm just going to label some information as I go, even if I don't end up using it. So it says what's the measure of angle D? So that's this angle right here. What is that? So one of the things that I wrote over in my notes is that opposite angles in an inscribed quadrilateral are equal to 180 degrees. So I'm going to use that information here, which means 45 plus that angle D must be equal to 180. So that means that D should be equal to 180 minus 45. So I should be able to find that just by doing that math. So 180 minus 45, I get 135. So I should be able to find that angle D is 135. Moving on to the next question, it says what's the measure of angle R in this shape? So again, I have a quadrilateral. I know that all four angles would have to add up to 360 degrees. So I'm actually going to find all the angles in this example, not just angle R. So I know that I have E is 74. I know that A is 92. So I want to find R, and I'm also going to find B. Now, B, this angle right here, is opposite 92. If you look at it, it's on the opposite side of the shape. So I should be able to do 180 minus 92 to find out what angle B is. 180 minus 92, and that comes out to 88. So I know that's 88. Angle R is on the opposite side of the shape as the 74. So I should be able to do 180 minus 74 to get that. Now 180 minus 74 should come out to 106. So 106 is the measure of angle R. Cool, so a quadrilateral duck here, very similar question to the last one. So you're asked to find the measure of angle K in this example. K is down here, so I want to find this. So again, I'm going to look at my opposite angle here. 85 is on the other side of the shape. I know based on what we were just talking about that the opposite angles are supplementary. So I should be able to find that K is equal to 180 minus 85. And that comes out to 95 degrees. So there we are for that one. Angle D, you might find once you get a couple of these examples, you're doing pretty well because they're not all that different. I'm trying to find this angle D. It's on the opposite side as 117. So I should be able to set that up and say that D is equal to 180 minus 117. Might be able to do that math in your head and get 63. So there we go. Last question. Same deal. So a measure of angle D is what I'm trying to find here. My opposite angle is 106. So I'm going to do 180 minus 106. And you end up with 74.